Do commentators get in trouble for saying dumb shit? Almost. It depends on how dumb the shit. I've never said anything dumb enough to get me in big trouble. So, I don't know. And I've said some wild stuff. This is a good one, actually. I like this match. Sasaki Cody was good, but, like, when... Can you think of a tournament where he showed up and he was just, like, the craziest, best thing of all time? After Evo, everybody's saying Akuma is the best in the game. Do I agree? No, I think Akuma is probably, like, a top 5 character, maybe, but I don't think best in the game, no. Definitely not best in the game. I think there's characters for sure better. Watch every Nemo match? Well, I have bad news for you. This is going to be our last Nemo match. Hit confirm, actually. Stun, yeah. Nice work. He gets the headbutt loop. I guess he wants just the spacing for the reset, yeah. Jesus, he fucked him up. Holy shit, what a beatdown. Let's rewatch this. Cody was in super, yeah. That was a genius. I don't know how he does this. I actually don't understand how he does this. He like constantly anti-airs people by dashing and then getting an anti-air elbow. I don't think he thought both hits were gonna hit. He gets meaty there so he can combo off it. Boom, hit confirm the fierce. This is one thing about charge fierce that a lot of people might not know as you're in. You have to try to hit confirm it, right? As you're charging it up, you can see what your opponent's gonna do. If they block it, you cancel in a fireball. If it hits, I mean, look at this fucking face right there. If it hits, tackle, right? That's the confirm you want. And then this is the spacing so that you can get the double headbutt, MK tackle, which allows him to juggle. With this, he gets meaty, standing medium punch after, overhead. And this series will push Urien far enough out that even if you block the overhead, he's pretty far away. It's not easy to punch. Well, yeah, Xiao got beat up that round, but it's just one round. Jesus Christ, don't let this happen. He tried back throw there for stun probably. Three-way commentary was cool. Here's the thing, the problem with three-way commentary is that you have to be very familiar with the people you're commentating with. And even if you are, it's very easy to step over each other, right? Because, like, these guys already don't have a ton of synergy between the three of them, right? It's not like the three of these guys have commentated together. Get away from him. That's funny. Right here, this is actually... I can't believe this happened. So, let me talk about this. But yeah, about three-way commentary. Here's the problem with three-way commentary in general. If you're very, very, very familiar with the people you do commentary with, it's probably doable. If you're not, then it's harder because you haven't built up an established... like rapport with each other, right? And not only that, but you know, these guys don't have a ton of synergy together anyway. If you think about it, how often does Z commentate with Obama or Juna? Very rarely, right? Very rarely do they all work together. Yeah, that scream was fucking... Let's watch the scream again, right? This is like the most dangerous man on the planet. Just the... The fucking scream. Oh my god. So this is like, here's the thing about Xiao. I always felt that Xiao had bad matchup knowledge to non-standard characters, right? Xiao has bad matchup knowledge to non-standard characters, I think. I've always felt that way, but I think this is one of the best examples. The only way that he loses here for sure is jumping. Jumping is the one way you guarantee yourself a loss, right? Guarantee the loss. Because anti-air Aegis is all he wants. That's all he wants. Anti-air Aegis is guaranteed. Anti-air Aegis is 100% guaranteed. And he gets the full juggle, right? Bounce off the mirror. And yeah, he was going to go for the headbutt. Like, I can't believe he jumped at him. That was the ultimate example of... like bad matchup knowledge or bad awareness, right? That jump was the worst possible thing he could have done. You know?
Oh my god, don't jump. Don't jump. Why would you jump?
That was like, yeah, that was probably the worst thing you could have done. Yeah, Xiao really is a reactionary and field-based monster. He is definitely a monster, and he's a terrifying player, but matchup knowledge gaps are a problem for him, for sure. Yeah, you know why Juna called the super? I'm gonna tell you right now, Japanese players are crazy. Japanese players are wild. I saw a tweet about, from Filipino Man about this. He was saying, yeah, he said, I don't remember who said it, but somebody told me that when Japanese players have full meter, never approach them, right? Never approach them. Like, if they have full meter, just play the neutral with them. And that is super good advice because they always while out when they have full bar. Like, and that's always been the case, not just in this game. In Street Fighter 4, there's a clip of Filipino Man playing against Kazunoko, and he's beating Kazunoko. Like, Filipino Man is about to beat Kazunoko. It's crazy. Everybody can't believe it. He like hits Kazunoko with something. It's an air reset. Filipino man walks up and goes for like crouching short, and Kazunoko just gets air flipped out. He's got like a pixel. He's just like ultra, and he just kills him from like Half-Life with Yun Ultra, because it's like Yun Ultra into the juggle after, and you're dead. And it's like, that's what they do, right? Like, Japanese players, they play in the arcade. They play first to one. And Smarish is winning the way into my heart. He is the one for me with that $4.99 sub. Thanks very much. 8 months in a row. Very kind of you to hit me with the Sajam animes. Yeah, he is a nut. But that's the thing, is that a lot of Japanese players are used to the first to one style. So they're good in those moments, right? They know what to do. In those panicky, last second, I gotta keep this 100 yen in the machine moments, they're so good. They're so good at that, and they while out so much. I love how the donation girl says Sajam. What did she say? Sajam? Isn't that what she said? Yeah, they're Neanderthals. They're so dangerous in the final moments because they know how to win, and they will know how to while out. That's their biggest strength. People are asking what stick this is. This is a dragon. It's the Kwamba dragon. Infiltration, Nash got nerfed after his Evo win. Do you think the same will happen to Akuma? Probably not. People just got frustrated with Nash. He's a frustrating character to fight. He's a zoner. People don't like fighting zoners. I call everybody Neanderthals. Cavemen, barbarians. Anybody who plays in a way that's brash.
Now, to be fair, this is how the set started out in FCC.
Do I play Injustice? Yeah, I play Injustice all the time.
This is today. We live in the present, Obama. Who cares about
Fucking June. That's pretty good.
Nemo with a very strong start.
This is today. We live in the
He's talking about, he's like, yo, SBO Togeki, 2003, 9, 12, and then June is like, look, man, I don't care about the 1984 Olympics, Obama. This is fucking modern society. Yeah, I want to do match analysis for Summer Jam Injustice. Wow, that was a tight combo.
Why? What does Xiao keep thinking Nemo's gonna block? He's the king.
Mongrel.
He's the emperor. The emperor never takes a step back. He never takes a defensive stance. Only go forward. Look at his life lead too.
Yeah, the way Nemo plays, Nemo fights against you in a very particular way. Nemo plays against you like he thinks you're stupid. He thinks the game is stupid. He wants to show you that this is the dumbest game he's ever played, and here's why. Boom, and he just fucks you up. I don't know, I don't know Revelator enough to do. I don't know Guilty Gear enough to do match analysis. Oh yeah, you got him. That was a good try. EX Tackle was a decent try. That's matchup unfamiliarity too. It's unsafe. Snake Eyes doesn't have that playstyle. This is unsafe mirror, but oh, maybe because of the bounce it was fine. He played Marvel in that way too. Snake Eyes is a very defensive, patient player. Oh my god, his Street Fighter 4 Rolento was the most disgusting. Dude, the way he played Rolento made Street Fighter 4 look like a bad game. He just played it in such a way that it was just so despicable, right? It was like, he was like, what's frame data? And he just like destroyed everybody's dreams. It was like the worst thing on the planet. Yeah, right? Like, that's the thing about Nemo, is that he plays like so despicably, but if you look at him, he just like is dressed well. He seems like a presentable, good fella. Like, there's just all these positive attributes about him, and then he just gets on the sticks and he's just the worst.
There it is.
player, man.
I love Nemo. Nemo is one of my favorite players. I don't know if you could tell, but I absolutely love him.
Getting swamped by Xiao in this corner.
I'm a huge Nemo fan. One of my absolute favorite players.
Can he keep that up going in?
Yeah, that's important for to prevent the mental guard break.
Yeah, the 200 rounds, I remember that. He is Urian IRL.
Very, very important. Is Nemo gonna go up 2-0?
Yeah, I love Nemo. Nemo's great, dude. Oh, clean uppercut. This will actually reset the scenario and allow Xiao to have some thinking time.
Put it out there.
That's a fast player for you, yeah. Yeah, I don't have enough knowledge probably to do Guilty Gear analysis. I could watch it on the stream, but I can't probably do analysis at a comfortable level. Back throw keeps you closer. Yeah, that's why that towards strong is easier. Counter hit confirm. Overhead. See, that's the range. So this is fantastic spacing. This is like what Nemo does a lot with his overheads. He puts his overhead out at a super far range. You see the range there? So that way when he tries to counterattack, it's out of it, right? That's like the Nemo special with Urian overhead. He really spaces it super well. Right? He spaces it so that the counterattack, the crouching fierce is a complete no-go and he just whiff punishes with crouching medium kick. See that? He does that a lot. It's something that Nemo is very good about. Counter hit combo. And then look at the way he positions himself right here. So that he's super far away. That's very good. I got into Guilty Gear. The first time I started being interested in Guilty Gear was around Texas Showdown last year when Steve was in top 8. And I was like, hey, how does this game work? I've seen this before, but talk me through the mechanics. What am I looking at here? And he started breaking it down for me. And that's what happened. Sup? How's it going? How are you guys all doing today? You guys doing good? So that's what got me interested in it. And then after that, I sort of started following a little bit. And then now I watched a lot. Well, yeah. The overhead has far pushback if you space it. It's because the distance of the overhead is also very far. That's when he told me to drum a 43. You're right. Drum a 43. It was actually drum a 34 with Warring, though. I'll tell you that. Nice anti-air. You know why this is so good, right? This builds a ton of V-gauge. So check out the V-gauge here. And the reason is, this is the same reason that Balrog EX Upper builds a lot of V-gauge. So he gets the V-skill. And the V-skill allows him to have armor on his move. And it also makes his special move gain V-trigger. But the reason this really gains... Yeah, you see how much it gained, right? A shit ton of V-gauge. Look at that. That's like, what, a little over 1 bar. And before that, he was, you know, maybe at a quarter. The reason you gain so much V-trigger is because you absorb the damage of the jump roundhouse. That gives you gray damage. Anytime you have gray damage, you build the V-gauge as if you would have taken that damage. So he absorbs it, right, which gives him a strong amount of V-gauge. And then it connecting builds him additional V-gauge, which is really good. Almost as good as padding my wallet with this $2.41. Thanks very much for the donation. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good, right?
And that's why skill is so important.
Yeah, so you also got V-trigger off that as well.
Like you said, you don't see a lot of Urians use it a lot, but
Backdash after tackle. Yeah, I think that's not a bad choice. You can kind of condition them to expect backdash and then get away with pushing buttons. Damn. Damn. Is that intended? I'm not sure. That's just the way it works. Damn, he's swinging.
Plasma guns in the corner. Pew pew pew.
Oh, no anti-air. I thought he was gonna headbutt.
I want to test those Yeezys for a legit check though. Come on now.
Z always brings up a way to talk about the Yeezys. Always, no matter what. Also, yeah, he's just hiding on Aegis here. That's the strat. He's hiding on Aegis. And he had no way to stop it there. He didn't know like an anti-Aegis combo. Off-speed pitch. Right there, even if Xiao had to hit a button, he would have probably collided with the mirror. So there's not really a ton he could do there. What do I think of there being so many tournaments going on at once? Yeah, it's a bit oversaturated. A lot of the tournaments are cannibalizing like players and viewers, right? His fireball game is okay. It's not super amazing. It's not like bad. It's definitely strong, but it's not like as good as a Guile boom, right? Fireballs are very risky.
find what's safe.
They're good when he has his headbutt queued up, that's for sure.
Ooh, there you go.
All this is disrespect. Not afraid of you. Welcome to Japan.
Yeah, that is very hard to air actually. You have to uppercut it. It is a good fireball. I mean, it's decent in some context.
He's in kill territory now. If you can get a good jump in.
Urian looks good in every freeze frame. That's because he just looks good. My man's is looking good. Nice jump back. That was a good choice. That's one of the best choices to escape. He doesn't have full meter. All you nerds on commentary were like, yeah, he got him. That should be the game. He does. They're looking at the wrong meter. I've done that before. It's okay. But he does the setup that we were talking about against Daigo earlier. Remember I mentioned that crouching light kick from Urian after this, and then he did the mirror. And Daigo didn't hit a button, and I said that's because crouching light kick into headbutt is a threat. And this is advantage. So you gotta respect it. Because it hits late on active frames. It's an interesting little setup. Is this when Nemo choked? You know it is. You know it is. Look at that life. Right back at you, buddy boy.
The Prophet called it out. Had to burn all his resources, so
all super just to take that to the third round.
What is a legendary?
Yeah, you can hold the fireball, but what's to stop you from just jumping at it? How is it advantage? It hits later in the active frames of the headbutt. It hits super late. So yeah, it just happens. Like, you know, moves are, oh man, it would beat down. Yeah, Urian's defense in this matchup is a little suspect. The best thing to do is to like sometimes try to do reversal jab headbutt occasionally off cami pressure.
Another mirror coming soon.
Nemo wanted shoulder into CA.
broke the mirror.
No, she can't V reversal out of that. So, because of the way Urian's CA works, you know, it's like a big pillar, right? So imagine that Nemo is Urian. The pillar is like on both sides, like this, right? It's like a big pillar. Because of that, when you try to see like V reversal it, it often doesn't work. So yeah, like there's scenarios where like Cammy will V reversal and she'll go through Urian and then get hit by it on the other side.
Awesome focus from Xiao.
What if they take away invincibility from critical arts and dragon punches, but make jabs invincible?
Out of danger there, man. Like,
that would be sick.
Focus and attention to detail is the big thing.
He doesn't look shook. If you look at his face,
Yeah, I would describe my playstyle in fighting games as Neanderthalic. I play a very slow defensive game, but then I also make Neanderthalic choices.
Okay, we get the thumbs up. Going game 4 right now. 2-1 Nemo. After dominating the first.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with his fireball. If you have good reactions, that can happen. He has a strong fireball. When you think about the context of all fireballs in Street Fighter V, he has one of the better fireballs. The only one that's for sure better is probably Giles Boom, and then maybe Rashid Tornado. But it's very strong. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Xiao Hai, Jesus. Oh, this is a big opportunity. I like the way he does this, by the way. That dash on Fierce is a good choice. That was punish. It was a punish on the mirror. I like the choice that Nemo made here in combo, and also the up mirror is great because you can go low or get a guaranteed throw attempt, pop him off the mirror and get a setup. But yeah, that was beat down. That's a legit punish. Was Xiao Hai good in Street Fighter 4? Yeah, he's one of the best players.
So Z was talking about battle of the two egos, and you know Nemo was trying to look real tough in the beginning, but Xiao says no.
My gameplay style is Bruce Wayne. I should really stream me and Ringe playing Injustice sometime, huh? That would be sick. I don't think the world is ready for that.
I'm the alpha dog here.
Wow. Xiao Hai. Yeah, Xiao Hai is a gambler, that's for sure. He's good about that.
A man match.
He's just buffering that down strong. Nice interrupt.
He's been really good with tagging Nemo whenever he dashes forward.
Yeah, if they hear it with the voice chat, it's over. It's the end of Ringe's life, because people will hear the kind of degeneracy that he says. What a back that. Or what a back jump. That was a good choice. Punish? No, he's a little too late. Wow, that mirror actually saved Xiao Hai, right? Because had he just gone through like normal, had he just gone through here, he would have ended up over here and Nemo would have punished him. That was good. That was actually very fortunate on the mirror. Yeah, Tasty Steve plays Injustice. Actually, Steve was trying to play Injustice. He told me, he was like, yo, if you're playing, let me know. He was trying to play yesterday. Oh, it's unsafe. Where was the punish? Xiao Hai doesn't know the matchup. It's fine. It's fine. It's all your fault, Xiao Hai. If you just punished it. It's unsafe. Look at him. Xiao Hai is fully recovered. He is out of block stun at this point. Right here. He is out of block stun. Look at how long until Urian, like, he's just so... I definitely played PUBG for an hour and then fell asleep, Ringe. That's what happened. Birdie is strong against Karen. That's why I do win to Birdie. Yeah, I looked at Sub-Zero. I don't think he's super strong, by the way. Birdie is good against Karen, yeah.
The best fall for gimmicks when the pressure is on.
How many monks did Steve kill to get all those wrist beads? None. He just asks, he buys them when he travels, and then he asks people from other places to bring beads. So they're just from all over the place. Big jump over.
That's the risk you take when you shoot those fireballs in that close range. Xiao Hai will see it, jump in, and he got the corner as
Gets
surprise.
out.
Look at him. He is fucking moving. Xiao Hai really wants the RTSD.
He sees that red bar at the bottom.
I like the way he's playing this now. He's really like handling it much better. I'm surprised he got baited by that, but it's okay. He doesn't get a great setup with the mirror there.
Another power bomb.
This could be it.
Can I elaborate on that? Yeah, I will. I'll talk about that too. A lot of people were confused about that. He tried counter hit confirm, but it was the wrong strength, and yeah, there's some mistakes, but that's okay. I'll talk about Birdie Karen in a second. Let me talk about this. Let me talk about a few things. I see someone say that the Injustice recipe is very fun to watch. Thank you. I'll talk about that in a second. First thing I'll talk about is the mistake right here. So Xiao Hai tries to V reversal, and he gets the knees, and the knees end up beating whatever Nemo tried. He wasn't ready to confirm, so he was just like, oh shit, goes for the jump, which is not a bad choice either. He wanted a counter hit combo off this, but I think this only works on stand medium punch, right? Not down medium punch. I don't remember. Dive kick hits really high in the head, which forces him to go to down jab because he's not sure if standing or down strong will combo. Kills him. Nice work. So the thing about Birdie versus Karen is that there's a lot of characters that Karen wins the ground game against and has good grounded buttons against, but Birdie is not one of them. She has a tough time whip punishing him. She has a tough time dealing with his grounded normals. His damage output is very effective against her. She doesn't have, without meter especially, it's really risky when he knocks her down. She has bad defensive options, right? She just gets scooped up and dies really easily. Pressuring him is like good for her. She can do it, but getting in on him is super hard. Down jab and stand strong and stand fierce and stand medium kick are all really hard for her to deal with. She doesn't have a good punish on his sweep a lot of the times at far ranges. She needs like EX bar. She has trouble dealing with the ground game, and that's where she excels. And that's where Punk excels. I think that's a bad player matchup too. Yeah, what Xiao Hai is doing is not giving Nemo as much space, not allowing him to armor up with the V skill as easily, not allowing him to set up shop and find comfortable mirror positions. He's making it more scrambly and playing faster, it feels like. Don't bring your misery onto me. I don't care about it. I don't care about your misery. I'm just trying to be happy and enjoy the games that I like. Yeah, Zod was a bullshit character. He was really good. Very, very strong. Damn, the simultaneous water drink.
Over 95% male viewership demographic.
Do you think you bought that one from China?
DBFZ, you're looking forward to when DBFZ is on the recipe? I think everybody will be excited for DBFZ. It's going to be fun.
From the heavens. All natural.
Yeah, the mindset to me is strange because why not enjoy what you like instead of being negative about what you dislike? You know? I don't know.
Last time they played in tournament.
Wave dashing in MVCI is a little slower. I can teach you how to do it. I did a video on how to wave dash in Marvel Infinite also. Or Marvel 3. I did a wave dash tutorial on my channel.
Why not? Why not? Dashboard, point blank, stand medium punch. Why not?
Yeah, that's a good point from Juno. Why not? I don't know. It's a weird attitude to me. I never would spend that much time and negative energy on something I'm not interested in. Also, Xiao Hai has done a really good job of intercepting dashes in the last, like, half of this set. Like, that was crazy.
violent, not afraid.
And you mentioned
Nemo is so well dressed because he used to be a salary man, and that's probably a lot of the clothes that he owns now.
Good air chop. Breaks the 50-50 on the landing.
Being negative about something is so much easier than being positive about something. That's true, but I mean, Steve and I are both positive about everything that we enjoy and avoid the negativity, and we seem to be doing just fine. So I don't know.
Finding way in, punished appropriately with the elbow.
disappear all in an instant though.
That was decent damage.
Death territory. Both players in death territory.
Jump back, good choice. It's very hard to chase that as Urian unless you're very prepared. Like first Aegis, you can chase that. Second Aegis, you can't really chase that.
Save headbutt.
Ugh.
Oh, get out. He has to convert on this to make it worth it.
Oh my god.
Shimmy or throw or disrespect. Disrespect.
That was so sick. This confirm was so sick. Look, even he was like, you are a motherfucker. A good one, but a motherfucker for sure. Damn, that was nice. Some people like to be negative. People hating on SF5 on an SF tournament stream. Don't you get it? Yeah, I don't. I really don't. I feel like it's such a waste of time.
Bananas on his head.
But, you know, what do I know?
No air to air.
I'd rather be watching My Hero Academia.
Shout out to Berlin, yo.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Steve and I are on the Disney Channel. We're Disney. We're both Disney Prince. No.
Stand fierce, stand fierce. Donati's normals finally Xiao finding the rhythm, able to whip punish here. Again,
That's also a bad attitude, I think.
High, good conversion. No.
Oh, he missed his counter hit.
Combo ender.
He's still in a good position. No confirm either. That was a bad drop from Nemo for sure.
Can't kill though.
You need to
Yeah, I'm fully caught up with My Hero Academia. Oh, I'm fully caught up with it already. I didn't tell anybody I started it. It took me about a day and a half to catch up on 30 episodes.
you need to ask
This teabag right here.
See, what did he change?
Oh. Ugh. He is like that face is so tight. He's like, damn, I'm not working for this. I stopped my job because of this. I'm in the middle of other jobs because of this. I should take my ass back to work. Oh man, that's such a face. He's like, nah. He's like, I have to deal with this shit. Fuck this. I'm going back to work, dude. I'm getting a job tomorrow. I'm getting another job tomorrow. I'm taking my ass back to work. Poor Nemo. That's a good face. That's a quality face if I've ever seen it.